Welcome back to Frosty Feet Cards, where each card gets the attention it deserves. From microscopic inspections to careful preparation, we set them up for the best results. Now, enjoy the reveal.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys had a good week. Couple packages from FedEx today, so that means we do have a couple PSA submission reveals. Hopefully exciting times, but the wait time's been forever. It's across the board. We have tons out, but hopefully they're all trickling in at this point. If you have not been here before, welcome. My channel really is more about trying to get as close to the grade as possible during pre-inspection so that we limit surprises. We're not purely chasing tens on this channel, though some of you guys like to take super calculated risks and roll the dice on some in-betweeners. Hopefully it kind of pans out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But we're gonna go ahead and flip this thing around in a second and take a look. But thank you guys for all the continued messages and questions. You guys can reach me at frostyfeetcards@gmail.com. But let's not waste any more time and turn this thing around. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just jump in. So let's get rid of these first. A couple they didn't grade, so the sorter of the house told me that they were men's size. So let's take a look at what we got. First one here is a Ronald Acuna Bowman's Best. This is for Kevin. He bought this on Whatnot. It came, I didn't recommend to grade it just because he allegedly signed it, but apparently somebody decided either the pen was out of ink or they decided to give it a rub and tug, and Acuna did not grade, men's size. Next one is James Wood. I believe this is for Richie. Probably a blessing. I thought this one was going to be an 8 from what I remember too, but minimum sized. You can always retry, they measure fine, but sometimes you just don't know what they're looking at over there. So first two, get it out of the way. Let's look at the stuff that is slabbed. First one is a Bert Blyleven, and this is for JB. And very, very nice card. I remember it's like red ink, I think numbered to 50 or 75. Super clean except for the top edge from what I remember on the front side. I thought it was going to lean towards the 9. Minimal chance at a 10, but still, I thought it had a shot. But I leaned towards the 9 on this one. And we got a PSA 9. Beautiful red ink. And I'm gonna leave the picture, or leave the card up for a little bit instead of doing the constant editing. So there you go, JB. Next one also for JB, Hank Aaron. This is, I think, a 58 maybe? Can't remember, but this was a PSA 2. It looked a little bit cleaner than that, possibly a 2.5, maybe a 3. And sometimes it's just the little things, and just based on the data of a lot of the cards that we've had subbed, I thought you might have a shot at it. So let's take a look. And we got the 3. We got a nice grade bump. Beautiful, beautiful card. One whole grade bump on vintage. Amazing. Awesome. Next one. Evan Carter. I believe this was a black refractor. Maybe this is for Richie. I remember that. Pretty clean card. This one I can't remember anything negative about it off the top of my head except for very micro scratches on the front side. I thought I had a clean chance at a 10. And we did. We got a nice 10. It's black sapphire. That's what it is. PSA 10. Congratulations. Next one. Also for Richie, Spencer Strider. I believe this was a speckle. Very clean card. I actually don't remember anything wrong with this card. Doesn't mean anything because, you know, it's been a while. But at the same time, usually something usually sticks out. But this one looks really clean from the backside as well right now. And we got a nice PSA 10 on the speckle refractor. Congratulations, Richie. All right, next one here. Dipkin. This is for Nick. We have 2 of these. So these always come from the Simpsons comics, and there's always a front indentation by the elbow and forearm joint. And sometimes they bow as well. This one had a minor bow. I can still see the hint of it right there. It's a nice line coming through the middle. And sometimes, you know, it's missed, sometimes it isn't, but all these cards have issues, to be honest with you, so kind of just hope for the best. And sometimes when you hope for the best, you get the best. This one we got a nice PSA 10. I'll leave my comments to myself. Next one here, also another Dipkin. This one doesn't have the middle bow, but this one also has a line over here. A bow is closer to the left or right border on this side, and there's also the front indentation. And this one got an 8. So congratulations, I would say. Not just because it's robotic, but I felt like this was a good day. Next here, HBK. I remember this red prism autograph. This is also for Nick. You didn't want to grade this. I think I encouraged you to grade this. It looked really clean. Centering was on the cusp. That was the only thing. But outside of that, it was really hard for me to identify anything on it. It's probably one of the cleanest copies I've seen as far as surface goes and corners and edges under the scope. So hopefully we do well. Got a nice gem mid 10. Beautiful. Awesome. Next one's Lamine Yamal. I remember this one, autograph card. By the logo on the bottom left, I remember surface scratches. Outside of that, this was decently clean. There's a small touch of white on that right corner, on the bottom right here. You can see. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but touch of white. Likely a PSA 9. And we got a PSA 9 on this one. And sometimes it's the little things, but it is a 9. There you go. Next here we have a Arjun Namala. I believe this was a green shimmer. Decently clean, small surface scratches on this one. It's going to be a coin flip. I thought it was going to be between that 9 and 10. Outside of the surface scratches, they're a little bit more than micro. It was pretty good. And this one we got a 9. Beautiful card. There you go. Next one's a J-Rod. Go M's here. Gold Refractor, Allen Ginter Chrome, autograph. This one had a huge pit. I remember that one. So this is the only thing that I do remember in the card, but it was pretty big. I thought it'd be a 9. Got a PSA 9. And the pit's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe not, depending on the lighting. But there's a pit over there. But still, nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful card. They do look nice in these slabs. OPG Gwyn, pretty decently clean copy. I thought it'd be near mint. 7.8. Looked nice to me. 83. This is also for, oh, got a 7. This is for Nick as well. Very cool. Gwyn rookie card. All Aces Babe Ruth. This is also for Nick. This one had edge scuffing on the sides. It's hard because it's all black stock, and underneath the cardstock's still black. So it's almost like people thinking that the white cards with white borders are easier, and sometimes they are. Unless you're using a specific type of tool to look for it, you're really not going to see it. So this one, experiment between 9 and 10. That's what we thought. And we did. We got a nice gem mint 10 on the Babe. A sick card, man. It's super cool. Congratulations. Next one here, Bobby Witt Jr. This is also for Nick. I believe this is a Sapphire. This one was okay, not too bad. Corners look really good. Surface issues, mainly on Sapphire. That's usually the case. Lots of surface issues. And this one we got a 9 on this Bobby Witt Jr. There you guys go. Next is Steph Curry. I believe this is a tiger stripe. And there's a little, I call these little indentations on the back, and they go both ways. It just depends if the person really sees it or not. I see it, so I always have to give you guys what my opinion is on it. Doesn't mean that's going to be the grade. There's another one up here by the NO number. So 2 little pits. When I see those, I think automatic 9 or less, but sometimes companies don't catch them and we get lucky. Outside of that, I can't remember anything else on this card. I think it was really clean. This one, we got a nice PSA 10. So you're not looking for perfect cards, you're just looking for cards that have issues that are really hard to find. Next one, this is Josh Allen. Prism, number 225, I believe it's a camo. This is also for Nick. Bottom right corner on the back is what's going to do this one in my opinion. I remember it and I still see it right now. Whenever you have a corner issue, PSA does catch those. They're incredibly strict when it comes to edges and corners, so keep that in mind if you guys are submitting. So likely a PSA 9 max. And we do, we got PSA 9 on this one. Sick card though. There you go. Next one here, Bo Nix. We got a 99 purple wave. Clean card overall. This one I thought between that 9-10. The back corner is not necessarily white, but it has a slight reflection of a peel up from what I remember. So once again, not guaranteed that it's going to get dinged or anything like that unless it's purely white, but you do take a high risk. I thought likely a 9, minimal chance of a 10, but still a shot. And we took the shot and got a 10. Congrats. Very cool. That's a big card. I can't remember. BBM. Shohei Ohtani on this card. Small surface blemish. Very, very small on the front side, but when it's a gloss finish, they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. In between a 9-10. This one we got a 9. Super beautiful. High gloss. There you go again, Nick. Next card we have Shohei Refractor. This was in a BGS 9.5. So good subgrades, but they don't mean anything because it's still subjective. I thought this was pretty clean though. Very clean shot at getting a PSA 10. And we did. Congratulations. What a game last night. He beat the Brewers by himself. It's nuts. All right, next one. Joe Burrow HGA 9. I remember this autograph, and I thought that it should stay at 9. 2 corners on the back. Both had peel up, and they were pretty evident. I just used my finger and pressed it back down. I told you if it stays down, then you might get lucky. If it doesn't, then you're probably going to get an 8 or 9. So outside of that, decently clean. Surface had some micro scratches, but really the bottom 2 corners on the back, it looks like they did stay down from what I can see. Sometimes a little hot breath goes a long way. And this one, oh, we got a nice Gem Mint 10, man. Congratulations. Sorry for the thumbprint fog. I'll wipe all these down before they get sent back, but nice Gem Mint 10. Congratulations. Joey B's almost back. Next, this is for Tony over in New Zealand, my friend. This is Kobe MJ Mystery Refractor. It's a bucket list card for me. Tons of scratches on these cards. We're just hoping for 8s or better on a lot of these. 7 or 8s, really. But we'll see what we got here. First one, beautiful. We got a near mint 8. Just a sick card. Congratulations, Tony. That's awesome. I think that one you already sold to someone, you said, right? I don't remember. I think you looked it up. Next one here is Vin Baker, and I don't remember who's on the backside though. So let's take a look. 9. Got a Malone and Vin Baker, PSA 9. Beautiful cards. Next one we have is a Ron Mercer. Don't remember who's on the front. Kerry Kittles, and we got a near mint 8. And these are caked in scratches. This is not the traditional chrome type of front or even finest. It's a high gloss front. Incredibly high gloss. That's why the shine is really unmatched in my opinion. It's kind of like a combination of chrome and flare showcase. That's what they did. So a layer of gloss over everything. Next one's a Marbury. I think it's Garnett on the back. It is. And we got another 8 here. I mean, they're just beautiful, beautiful cards regardless. Thank you for those. Next one, we got a Senna. I believe this one. We got a 6 the first time around. And we got a 6 the second time around. There's just a lot of bowing on these cards. Minor discoloration, but overall it's pretty crisp looking. So there you go. 6. Precious Metal AI. These we've been getting killed on. Usually 6 and 7s. And a lot of corner issues, as you know. Also a lot of surface issues on these cards. This one, Precious Metal rookie. Got a 6. Yeah, made sure I didn't say gems this time. Sometimes it's just first thing that comes to mind. I do know my sets. Alright, there you go. Next one here, Metal Shredders. Same thing, Precious Metal. This is also for Tony. And we got a 7. Again, this was actually originally a BGS 9. And we've graded it multiple times. So I think it's more close to an 8. We inspect these compared to the 8s and 7s. I don't think they grade Jordans harder necessarily. But there's a significant difference between the Jordan and everyone else that gets the 7. Food for thought. Next one we have is a Herbert, number 25. This is Kevin's. And he wanted to grade it. These are all his whatnot purchases, once again. And anything low number we grade, he's looking for 9s or better. So let's take a look here. Herbert, we got a 9 on this one. A couple corner issues that I do remember. But nonetheless, we got a 9. And you guys can tell I give Kevin a lot of crap. Next one is a Carlson. I think this is one of the, I don't know what it's called, stained glass. I don't know. But this one looks pretty clean. Number 25 as well. I don't even know the player. Kaleidoscope Prism. Number 25. There you go. Next one, Gigi Dolan NXT. Clean looking card from Select. We got a nice 10. I don't know who she is either. It'll probably end up on my store. I do a lot of consignments for Kevin as well. Dan Marino Downtown. Kevin. Clean looking copy. We got a nice 10. He got it on a whatnot. He says he buys big cards on whatnot because they're cheaper. But he gets wrecked a lot on the cards he sends my way because I look at them and I'm like, dude, these are terrible. condition-wise. Next one's Paramount Pairings, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. Gem Mint 10, numbered to 100. Nice duo. How do you guys feel about Topps getting the licenses here soon? I think for NFL too, right? I'm not sure. I know the NBA just happened. Joe Namath tie-dye, corner flip up on the back. I thought likely a 9. 9 tie-dye. Easier to sell than 9 too, to be honest with you. Bailey, this one I thought could go a couple different ways. This is like a patch auto, so there's a little bow by the window. Kevin wanted to experiment. SGC is usually friendlier on these. SGC will give like a 9, maybe 9.5 a lot of times on these. PSA, if they catch it, you're looking at 5.6. You got a 6. Not any hard, it's just very different criteria. The grading system. A Patrick Mahomes numbered. This is for Kevin. Clear card. Scratches. I think likely a 9. We got a 9 on this one too. So there you go, Kevin. Mahomes. Allen Iverson. This is Illusions Basketball Green. I think this was numbered to 5, so you wanted it graded. 9 max. You got a 9 here. There you go, brother. Then we got ourselves a Tom Brady Red Shimmer. This one had multiple corner issues, a deep scratch on the front. This one I thought in between that 8-9. We got an 8 on the shimmer. There you go. Marvin Harrison Jr., notoriety number to 89, yellow. All I remember on this card, surface issues on the front, slight pits, a couple of them, I believe. There were 6. And you have a little needle point, whatever you want to call it, indent on the back. I thought between that 8-9 as well. You got a 9. Congratulations. Anytime you can get a 9 on a card with a dent, it's always a bonus. Next one's Jacob Steinmetz. I don't even know who this is, but this is for Kevin. I believe it's an autographed card. Clean from what I remember. Can't remember anything on this card, so we'll find out together. So we got a 9. There you go. Next one, Randy Moss. Number to 10. This is one of the metal cards. Very clean. Corners, as you know, they're going to be perfectly round. Minimal scratches on this one, except for the back. There was a cluster. You could probably see the cluster of scratches or scuffs, whatever you want to call them. I didn't like that. I thought it'd be likely a 9 because of something like that. Sometimes even as low as an 8. They don't take the back as serious as the front, though. Front was really clean. This one we got a nice gem at 10. And no, the grader's not having a good day. It's just what people catch. It's just, I don't know how people think there's good and bad days. Josty Nixon Garcia. This is for Kevin. I believe this was a gold. This one was really clean. Probably the cleanest card he bought in that whole entire batch on whatnot. And you got a nice gem at 10 there. Congratulations. Centering was on the cusp, top to bottom, but the rest of it was really clean. So 55-45, you roll the dice if everything else is clean. Sometimes even 60-40 still. Rafael Devers Finest. This is also another gold for Kevin. Super clean card. Finest does a really good job. There are a couple small vertical scratches, but it had to be at certain angles to really spot them. And this one, you got a nice 10. Mini, gold mini diamond. Rafael. There you go. You guys catch that reference? Kind of ages me. Next one is Travis Kelce. This is a clearly purple. Scratches on the front, likely a 9. And this one got an 8. There you go. Scratches did Travis in. Mr. Swift. There you go. Next one, white. Beam Team Jeter. Number to 25. This is for Kevin as well. This one was pretty decently clean. Small scratch on the front. Pretty deep though. Likely a PSA 9. We got a nice PSA 9. Beautiful card regardless. There you go. Moving on next. A Jordan. I think this is Simon's card. This is 92-93. It is. Hoping for a 10. Small shot though. Couple light issues as far as this card goes. A little bit on the white borders. This one we got a 9. There you go, Simon. Next is a D-Wade Topps Chrome. Refractor rookie. This was a BCCG 10. 55-45 both ways though, up and down. I think this was the only thing I could catch on the card that potentially wouldn't be good. But both sides instead of just one. Then we got a 9 on this one. I try that one again, we'll see. Next one, Finest Jordan 93. This is Simon's as well. This was in some no-name slab I've never heard of. It wasn't like tag. It wasn't like GAI, nothing like that. It was literally somebody sandwiched 2 pieces of plastic together. But looked pretty decent. That's when we got a 9 on it. So it's kind of a win there. Next one, rookie Steph Curry. 1 corner, 2 corner. I thought this one likely. Good potential of a 9. And we got an 8 on the Steph. Okay. Coast to Coast Refractor. This was a BGS 9. This is also for Simon. Looked really clean to me. Corners and edges were really nice, which is important, like I said, when you're doing crossovers to PSA. Outside of that, small surface issues. A lot of it was actually thumbprints, so a quick microcloth, microfiber wipe down cloth, whatever you want to call it. And we got ourselves a nice Gem Mint 10. MJ, congrats on the bump. Bo Jackson 87 tops. We got a 9 on this one. Close. Top to bottom centering. Likely what got you in. On the cusp once again. The rest of the card's really clean, but I think the borders, the aesthetics just kind of turned it that way. Next one's a number 25. This is Select. This is for Stott. These are just beautiful cards. This one was incredibly clean like the rest of them. And we got ourselves a nice Gem Mint 10. These gem really well. I don't know how many we've graded Stott by now, but I think we got like 95 probably percent gems on those things. Next, this is for Albert Cal Rally. Topps Chrome. What a time to get him back. Gem Mint 10. Base. Congrats. Next one, Jacob Wilson. I think I remember small scratches on this one. Coin flip. And we got a 9 on this one. Jacob Wilson base. Next one we have is a Caitlin Clark. These always have issues on the surface. Usually they grade 9. This one got a 9. And there's these raindrop little defects I talk about every time I grade one of these. They're literally on probably almost every single card. Not every single card, but literally a lot of them. Next one's a Mosaic. Lots of horizontal scratches I remember on this one. Likely a 9. We got a 9. Lots of horizontal scratches this way. And they're pretty small, but they are there under certain views. Next is a JJ. Same, cleaner than the Caleb. Coin flip. Got a 9. There you go. Next one is a Cade Klubnik Gold. This is also for Albert. This one was really clean. Bowman U Gold. I think it's, I don't know if it's an auto or not, but this was clean. And we got a nice 10 over here. So congratulations, Albert. Got some autos. Other tab, this is for Miguel. Caitlin Clark. Tiniest speck of surface issue on the front. Coin flip. I'm rooting for you. And we got the 9 with the 10 autograph. Still a very, very nice card. Hoping for the 10 though. Next one, Tom Glavine. Topps Chrome Black. These are pretty clean. The only thing sometimes with these is the centering on the front, top to bottom. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to measure them, but usually these are pretty clean. And we got the 910 auto on this one as well. KD Mojo, number to 25. This one was really nice. This one probably the cleanest cards in the batch for the autos from what I remember. This one we got a nice 1010. Entire autograph is on the sticker, no bleeding on that, and also just a beautiful surface and everything. So very nice there. Next is a Tatis super thick card. Always worry about that, right? They even have the thick case, but this one actually looked really good. One of the few paper cards that I'm fully confident in. So got a 1010 on this one on the Tatis. Beautiful. I think that was in a Beckett slab. Next one, pitch black dual autograph. Acuna Chipper Jones, very minor surface issue, bottom border. Outside of that, super clean. I thought it had a good shot. We're looking at a coin flip as well. And the coin flips are not going our way today. Got a 910 auto. Sick card. Next one is a Hunter Green. I remember this card being pretty clean. I do see a small touch of white on that top left corner though now. One there before. My guess is going to be a 9 because of that now. But I don't remember it being before. We'll have to look back at the inspection videos. We got a 910. Boo. right, next one, Cal Ripken Transcendent. Same thing, super thick card. You guys know Transcendent, hard to come by, just because they come in those ridiculously priced. It's not even a box, but you buy a set of something. But clean card. I can't remember anything really wrong with this one, Miguel. I think this one, I thought it was going to be a 10. Got a nice dual, 10-10, Cal Ripken, Transcendent, number to 10. Sick patch. So congrats there. Next one we have is a Cam Ward. This is Illumination Wild Card. This was an SGC 10. This one I thought was going to be a coin flip. SGC is generally sometimes more generous. Pretty decently clean copy. I thought I'd be between that 9, possibly 10 on this one as well. And we got an 8. We got a 9 on the auto. Interesting. I think I got a 10-10 with SGC. The auto I really don't see anything wrong with. I'll have to see the rest of the card again, Miguel. Got an 8-9. Last one, Anthony Davis. Select, I believe, autograph. Small surface issues on this one, so this was definitely going to be a coin flip as well. 50-50, my friend. And we lost another coin flip. Got the 9-10 on this one. Small, tiny speck. Small, tiny speck. 2 little dots on this one. Outside of that, though, is pretty clean. Corners still look really good, too. So, I don't think they damaged this one. But the Hunter Green, very possible. So there you guys have it overall. Pretty good, nice sub as far as the variety goes. Results are pretty good for the most part. Got a little mixed at the end. But there you guys have it. A lot of grade bumps. A lot of surprising wins, especially with that Dipkin. But either way, like I said, you take it while you can. Kind of just go, things go both ways. Nothing really goes too sideways. Didn't really have any shockers over here, except maybe the Cam Ward at the end. I thought it was going to be at least a 9. But either way, I appreciate you guys. We have a lot more coming back. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. frostyfeetcards@gmail.com. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Go Mariners.
Yeah, we keep it tight. Willie Mays, Clemente, we shining so bright. Sandy Koufax, Hank Aaron, legends never die. As we reveal the grades, we reach for the sky.